Hey everybody, got some exciting news coming at you from Lodge Card Club San Antonio. We have several major events coming up, including a meetup game and a monster $1 million tournament. But I also have a slew of updates about the club that you are going to enjoy hearing about. These events mainly only apply to Lodge Card Club San Antonio unless otherwise noted. So if you're a San Antonio poker player, this will matter for you. If you're a Texas poker player who would consider coming to San Antonio, this might matter for you. Or if you're just a big Lodge fan, this video will matter to you. Otherwise, it's going to be a tough one. Let's jump into it. Let's start off with talking about what's going to be changing at the club effective immediately. So we're going to be making a few changes, and we really appreciate everyone that's come out to support the transition so far. Now that we have a few of the kinks worked out, here are some of the stuff that we are going to be changing. To start off with, we got a lot of feedback that people were having to wait in line before they got to the table, and they were getting clocked in before they got to the table, causing some amount of time to be missed before they got into the action. This is the same policy we have in Round Rock, but we realized that we had made a mistake because the cage in San Antonio at the moment is much smaller. Next year, we're going to be launching a 70 table room with a massive cage right next door. But until then, we have a much smaller cage, and the opening day had a lot of weights. And so we realized that we made a mistake with that policy. Moving forward, we're going to print you a ticket that you can scan at the table, and you will not be paying for time while you're not seated at the table. Additionally, anyone that comes by the club in the next week, we're going to comp you a free hour just in case you had to wait. I doubt you waited an hour, but regardless, we want to make things right because at Lodge Card Club, we care about doing right by our customers. Moving on, we've decided to add in some promotions to incentivize people to come by and play earlier. The other day, I actually tweeted asking everyone, what would it take for you to come into the room earlier? And it seems like the main things that people wanted were free food and free poker. Effective immediately, all seat rentals will be $0 between the hours of 5 a.m. and 10 a.m. Once you sit down in your seat, it will cost you nothing to play during those hours of play. But you better get in fast because this will only last on days that end in Y. Wait, is that all of them? So that's all well and good, but what about the free food? Well, there actually used to be a promotion at Rounders before we took over where midday tournaments had a free lunch item. We're going to be taking that and tweaking it slightly. At 10:30 a.m. every day, there will be a free breakfast from a set menu. The free breakfast will begin on July 22nd, so slight delay there, but we got to prepare the kitchen for the upcoming onslaught. But wait, there's more. We're also giving away one free piece of merchandise on Friday, July 19th at 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. I'm going to be by the club, and I'm going to be giving out one free piece of merchandise, anything that we've got, for anyone that stops by to play some poker. As a note, if I run out of merchandise, I'm going to stop giving out clothes. I think that's fair. I'm pretty sure we have hundreds of pieces. I'm also going to be by on Fridays for the next month or so. If you see me, stop on by, tell me your thoughts on things, give me some feedback. We are looking to make the experience the best that we can for the players in San Antonio, which is why we have the 6 days I'm not there. What else do we have going on at the club? Well, this is exciting if you like to play tournaments. Overlays. We've been overlaying a lot. Like, a lot. Like this one where we had half the prize pool, and this other one where we missed by a couple $1,000s, and yeah, pretty much just constant overlays going for people that like free money. We got a lot of that going on, so if you like tournaments, I think you should maybe consider the free money option. Please save me. If you look over on our website, you can see our tournament schedule, everything we got coming up. We have 2 tournaments running every single day, midday and in the evening. All kinds of different price points. We got a weekday 1K running every day. We've got free rolls running through the week. We've got bigger guarantees on the weekends. And then we have the $1 million guarantee Mega Monster. We'll get into that in a second. But basically all of the tournaments listed on here. There's going to be some tinkering, guys, so bear with us. This could change from week to week. We'll do our best to give as much notice as possible, but we are committed to giving you the best tournament experience that we can. And it should become easier once we have more tables to run big events. Regardless, this is the key place to see where the tournaments are at. I'll put a link in the description below. So what exactly is the $1 million guaranteed Mega Monster? It is a $400 buy-in tournament with $1 million guaranteed. Last year, I think we had 5,700 entries in this for almost a $2 million prize pool, and that was just Round Rock. This time we have flights in Round Rock, we have flights in San Antonio, and we're actually even partnering with a poker room down in McAllen, Elite Poker Lounge, to run some fights down there too. So the field will combine in Round Rock once we are in the money, and then it will play down to a winner. I think first place in this thing likely to be 300,000 or 400,000. We are guaranteeing a $250,000 for first. So if you want a shot to win massive with a $400 buy-in, I don't think anything like this has ever run in San Antonio. Although, you know, is it fully San Antonio? You could say not, because you have to play it out in Round Rock. But regardless, not too far of a drive for you if you do end up making day two. So certainly something to consider if you like playing in big tournaments. And I've seen a lot of you guys actually drive up from San Antonio to play in our events up here. So at least now you get to play day one at home. We also have a special event going on July 26th, a meetup game with Brad Owen and Andrew Nemi, as well as myself. We will all be in San Antonio playing some games, meeting some members, and having a good time. So please stop on by on July 26th. Check that out and hang out. The next day, we're going to be running a $50,000 guaranteed tournament, $300 buy-in, $50K prize pool. Pretty big tournament for the San Antonio scene. Should be a fun one. Definitely make sure to check that out as well. So we got a lot of stuff going on, everybody. I think we have changes that are good. I think we have tournaments that are great. We have events coming up. We are continuing to listen to feedback and to try and improve the club. And I do appreciate the support we've gotten throughout the community. I'm looking forward to bringing you guys the best poker we can. Thanks for watching. I'll see you down there on Fridays.